Annapolis, the capital city of Maryland, the sailing capital of the United States. And tonight, your host of the opening week of the SFL Season 2, as the Annapolis Navigators welcome the Ottawa Cavalry on this Football Friday. I am your play-by-play commentator, Gerald Giudice, along with my color commentator, Benji Matson. Benji, how are you doing this evening?
Gerald, I'm doing super well, man. It's a pleasure to be here to kick off the second season of the Simulation Football League Minor League. Looking forward to this game tonight between two veteran teams as far as the minor leagues are concerned, Ottawa Cavalry and Annapolis, the Navigators. Year two for both of these squads. A few familiar faces, but a ton of new players looking to make an impact in their first week of their SFL career. Looking forward to this game and all the new names and faces we're going to get a chance to meet tonight.
Okay, let's see who wins the coin toss. And the Navigators will kick to start the game. Also in the broadcast booth, we have our statisticians who make us sound better than we actually are, and Phil Koss and Stephen Hacker, and of course, our legendary producer, Cameron Irvine, as the ball is on the tee. And this game is about to get underway. It around the 10-yard line up to the 20. Stiff arm, and he's brought down by a host of tacklers at the 24-yard line. All right, let's get your starters for the Ottawa Cavalry. Number 9, your quarterback, Scar Patterson. Your halfback, number 20, Kevin Say. Your wide receivers are Ryan Roosevelt and Deuce Fennick. And your tight end is Rupert Westcloud here on 1st and 10 from the 25. Putting in the shotgun formation. Are back to pass. A little flutter out, and it's incomplete. Looking for Baker.
Ottawa Cavalry coming out of the gate, stretching wide across the field, opting to throw the ball on first down. First pass attempt by Scar Patterson in his SFLm career.
Goes up, 2nd and 10. All right, Patterson under center in the offset I formation. Looks like he doesn't like something at the line. He's calling a play audible here. Ball's handed off and nowhere to go. I can say hits the line and doesn't gain a yard, bring up 3rd and 10. Let's get to your starters on the Annapolis Navigators defense. Have the defensive end, number 99, Brock Craven. 51, the outside linebacker, Austin Heath. And your backfield is a cornerback, number 32, Baden France, and number 26, the free safety, Josh Rowe. Again, shotgun formation, 3rd and 10. Plenty of time. Dangerous pass that falls incomplete. Benji, that was definitely an ill-advised passer on 3rd down.
Dangerous pass indeed on 3rd and 10. You know they're going to drop back to throw that ball. Shaky start for Ottawa, electing to pass on 1st down. 2 incomplete passes and a run that was stuffed by the Navigators. They're going to force the punt here for Ottawa on this 4th down.
Aiden Loft, the punter, is coming in here for Ottawa. Should give Annapolis pretty decent field position as they didn't gain a yard on that drive. So snap handled well by the kicker. Punt is on the way. At 39 and brought out to the 44-yard line. So we will get to see the Annapolis Navigators come out on offense. Your starting quarterback tonight is Spencer Gordon. They also have another quarterback on the roster, L.A. Rie. You have your halfback, number 30, Bailey Shaughnessy. Your wide receiver, 16, Alex Avery. 84, Josh Gill. And the tight end, Guy Clausen. First down under center. Ends off, and it's a run up the middle for only a gain of 1 yard as Radson there on the tackle.
Bailey O'Shaughnessy gets the handoff on the 1st down play by the Navigators, and he gets stuffed by the Cavalry defense on this 1st down play. These defenses oftentimes early in the season are going to have an advantage over the offense, especially in week 1. of a season. So interesting to see how these two defenses play today.
I couldn't agree with more. Benji on second down, little floater across the middle. It's caught, bringing up a 3rd and 4 situation as Brock Craven, the defensive end, 6'3", 275, was on the coverage there. Good job by the defensive end.
Good wrap-up tackle by Brock Craven there. Sets up a 3rd and 4.
In front of center, the defensive line shifts. Back to pass, little sidearm throw, and it's caught. And a 1st down to Carter, and it moves the chains.
Great pickup there by Annapolis on that play to convert for the 1st down. Nice out route to the left. Well-run pattern. Easy pickup. Sets up another set of downs for the Navigators.
Annapolis crossing midfield here. Spencer Gordon in the shotgun. 3 to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Pass rush comes in. There's the sack. Offense line could. No, that was mostly a coverage sack there. Let's bring up a 2nd and 18. I don't think Spencer Gordon anywhere to throw the ball there, Benji.
No, great pressure right up the middle. The defensive end, Achilles Papatonis, his 1st sack of his SFLm career. Great pressure on the quarterback. Sets up a 2nd and long.
Again, pressure coming up. Gets the ball. Gets rid of the football. Sidearm style. And it's actually completed. And we're going to come up here with a 3rd down and still long, 13 yards to go for Annapolis.
Great job by the Cavalry defense there, kind of keeping the play in front of them, not letting anything deep there. Does set up a 3rd and long. This is a fantastic down if you're a defender because, you know, oftentimes you're going to bring the heat on the 3rd and long.
5 wide set out of the shotgun. Gordon back to pass. Looking long. Finds his receiver and caught at the 30-yard line. Big 1st down there. And it looks like it was Carter again on the reception. Or I'm sorry, Josh Gill.
Josh Gill, Juice from Washington, D.C. The big receiver stands 6'4", 211 pounds. He's a great target for Spencer Gordon on the outside, runs a great route, brings that catch in to secure the 1st down for the Navigators, and their offense is driving.
Moving the football quite well in the eye. 1st and 10 from the 30. 7:30 left to go here in this 1st quarter. Again, Gordon back to pass, another sidearm flick. Out to, I believe it is the fullback with a nice gain of 6 yards. I like Spencer Gordon. He's throwing with different arm slots here, making sure the ball gets on target.
Yeah, good call there, Gerald. And that's a great sneaky play there by Annapolis, coming out in that run-heavy formation and then sending the receivers out for short routes there. Caught the fullback in the flat, able to pick up some positive yards on that 1st down.
2nd and 4 at the Ottawa 24-yard line. Cool tight end set here with the high formation. And off to O'Shaughnessy and tackled right there by big number 96. Mark Rasmussen, the 310-pounder, brings up a 3rd and 5 situation where you have the whole playbook open here on 3rd and 5, Benji.
Yeah, that's true. It's 3rd and short. They can do a number of things here. Maybe even look for, they're not having much success on the ground. Maybe look for a running back out of the flat here on a 3rd and 5.
5 reset. Backs in for protection. Time to throw. Wide open and touchdown, Navigators.
Great pass by Spencer Gordon to the receiver, big number 80, Brian Way. That's Spencer Gordon's 1st touchdown of this 2nd season of the Simulation Football League minor league. Great toss to the left. The receiver just gets behind the defender there, secures that ball for the touchdown. A quick 6 points on the Navigators' 1st drive. Welcome to the new season.
Mike Scott got burned there. A 9-play, 56-yard drive resulting in the 25-yard touchdown pass. Gordon, Gordon, 2-way. Extra point pending here from Herbert Murphy. And it's through to give Annapolis the 7-0 lead.
That's a great drive that Annapolis put together there, mixing the run and the pass quite well. Both teams are struggling running the ball here at the start of the game, but that's not That's not unexpected here. Kicking off week 1 of this season. It'll be interesting to see how both offenses adjust here in this game as we move forward. Let's see what Ottawa can do with the ball here for the second time.
Ottawa getting the ball for the second time. Kickoff comes to 5-yard line, up to the 10, to the 20. Spin move at the 24, and will be tackled at the 25. As you said, Ottawa didn't really get off to a great start here, running the ball twice for no yards, and a really shaky pass there on the third down. So let's see what happens here with this Ottawa offense. See if they can put some yards on the ground here.
Yeah, Gerald, I agree with you. They have a moose in the backfield. Kevin Say, they call him the Moose. Talented running back. Won't be surprised if we see a lot of him today in this game.
Fullback set out of the shotgun, inside handoff. Kevin Say, now they're going to the hurry up. Kevin Say did well just to get to the line of scrimmage right there. They see something in the defense. They're going to hurry up. Another inside handoff, gain of 1. They see something, but they're not capitalized on it. Benji, it's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, defense is crowding the box here. You'd like to see him take a chance over the top, maybe.
And another drive that goes 3 and out. Number 57 knocks down that pass. I'm not sure what the hurry up was, what they saw, but they did not capitalize on what they saw. And it brings up another punting situation for the Ottawa offense.
Great play by Jay Mart, the inside linebacker there for Annapolis, knocking that ball out of Ryan Roosevelt's hand. And Annapolis forces the second punt of the game by the Cavalry.
Ottawa has 1 yard so far on 6 plays. Almost blocked there. Got some good pressure. Spin move out there and gets up to the 41-yard line. If you're new to the Simulation Football League, you're watching the first controllerless esport where strategy and AI instead of thumbs determines the outcome. Teams submit game plans prior to the simulation, and the results play out live in real time with hundreds of viewers turn players, scouts, coaches, and team owners on the field to create an all-new kind of virtual reality. Visit www.simulationfl.net for more information. First down, big set here. So the Navigators comes up. Great pass over the middle and just swarmed under there for a pickup of 6. Nelson there on the reception. Getting into the game. It is now 2nd and 4.
Quarterback Spencer Gordon did a great job standing tall in the pocket there. I say standing tall. Spencer Gordon tips in at 6'8", the tallest quarterback in the SFLm.
Right there, just towers over everybody. Their handoff from the left, right side, breaking a tackle and coming up with a big first down. This Bailey O'Shaughnessy tackle there by number 55, but it's the first down for the Navigators, and here they're rolling again.
Bailey O'Shaughnessy takes the handoff, runs right from Spencer Gordon. The first successful running play for either team today. Nets a first down for Annapolis. They are now inside the Cavalry territory on this drive.
Trips left, Gordon under center, drop back pass, 5-step drop, little sidearm throw, and it's knocked away. Incomplete, looking for Josh Gill right there. And Mike Scott coming up with the big stop.
Yeah, and if Mike Scott hadn't got his hand on that ball there, we'd be celebrating another Annapolis touchdown here. Josh Gill runs a great route. He is behind the defense right there. If he could have reeled that ball in from Spencer Gordon, he would have been in the end zone for that one. That's a fantastic play by Mike Scott, the cornerback, 6'2", out of Russell Springs, Kentucky.
Brings up a 2nd and 10. Navigator offense here. Two wide receivers on the bottom, split backs in the backfield. Burton again back to pass. Has plenty of time. Checks it down to his halfbacks and goes for a gain of 4 yards. As you see, once again, Mike Scott around the football, coming up with his his second tackle of the game, bringing up a 3rd and 4.
Mike Scott doing a great job on that play, too, tracking down the fullback, Francis Dorn, then tackle him, prevent the first down conversion.
3rd and 4, playbook's open. Another swing to the flat there. And they got a first down. What a move there. Had great blocking out in front. And Juke Bailey O'Shaughnessy showing some moves there. The 5'10", 203 might be small, but man, mighty. First down for Annapolis.
Yeah, Bailey O'Shaughnessy looks to have a little wiggle there. Showed us a little something on that play. That was an athletic move by the halfback.
Great block there by Lawrence Perry, the tight end, to spring Bailey for a first down. Back to pass again. Another sidearm throw. And again, it is complete. This time it's Chris Armstrong setting up a 2nd and inches. And Benji, this Annapolis offense seems to be rolling right now.
They're having some great success in this passing game. They played good defense these first drives of Ottawa's, and they're playing on some short fields, having some great field position after forcing these punts. And Spencer Gordon's really dealing right now.
O'Shaughnessy with tons of room on the right side to the 10 to the 5, and it's in for her first touchdown. Bailey O'Shaughnessy taking a nap. You deserve it after that long run. Touchdown Annapolis extends their lead to 13-0.
Welcome to the SFLm, Bailey O'Shaughnessy. The 5'10" speedster takes this handoff around the right side and gallops into the end zone. Great blocking by the Navigators up front, and we've got the first rushing touchdown of the season for the Navigators. The talented halfback showing athleticism on this drive. That's a great touchdown by the new Navigator. Fantastic second drive by the team here, looking to go up 2 scores.
7 plays, 56 yards. 22-yard carry there by Bailey O'Shaughnessy to the house. Extra point pending here. And right now, Annapolis is 2 for 2 on their drives and get out to a quick 14-0 lead.
Good job so far by Annapolis. This is a fantastic start here at home against the Ottawa. These two teams are very familiar with one another, kind of a rivalry of sorts dating back to next season. So this is going to be a heated contest today. Still in the first quarter, plenty of time for Ottawa. They just need to be patient on offense, put a drive together here.
Yeah, they have one yard on 6 plays, coming out to the 25 and to the 26-yard line. And believe it or not, that's going to be the best starting field position for the Ottawa Cavalry so far in this game. So what do you think Scar Patterson and the rest of this Cavalry offense needs to do here to get this ball moving in a positive direction?
I think they need to be patient and settle down. Maybe some first game jitters coming out here on that first drive. I think they just need to stick to their game plan. They got a great running back in Kevin Say. I want to see him tote the rock a few times on this drive.
As you see, Kevin Say gets the ball and is absolutely demolished there at the line of scrimmage there by Anthony Carroll with a loss of 2, 2nd and 12. And right now, up front, the big offensive line for Ottawa not doing their job.
Now they have another challenge here in front of them, 2nd and long, deep in their territory. They want to make sure they stay in front of that defensive line here on this play.
Back said, you get an inside handoff, and again, nowhere to go for Kevin Say. And a big tackle there by number 23. Comes up with a 3rd down and long situation, and Ottawa's going the wrong way. Whip back set. Out of the shotgun, 3rd down. Decent protection, has to check down to Say again, who has some run. We have a penalty flag on the play, and it could be a first down depending on the spot. Let's see. We have some laundry on the field. Let's see what the call is by ref number 62. And it's a holding on the offense. Evan Townsend gets flagged for the holding. The first real big offensive play for Ottawa, and it gets taken away by a penalty.
Yeah, that's too bad. We see the athleticism of Kevin Say, the 2nd year back. Just takes a simple outlet pass in the flat and is able to speed that ball upfield for the first down. They're in a tough spot here, 3rd and 23. Let's see what Ottawa can do on this play.
3rd and 23. I think you just might see a little running back here. They're going to throw a little pass. They're going to go deep. And, oh my God, got behind the defense. The 40, the 30, the 25, the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Deuce Fennick, unbelievable on 3rd and 23. They get behind the defense, and Ottawa scores, making it 14-6.
Deuce Fennick. Wow. Welcome to the SFLm. If that name sounds familiar, Deuce Fennick is the younger brother of Ace Fennick, and we see that this runs in the family here. Deuce Fennick takes this pass, does get behind the defense, and speeds in to the end zone for the Cavalry. This is just what the doctor ordered for Ottawa, able to hit this play across over the top on 3rd and 23. Annapolis is going to be kicking themselves on the sideline that they let that happen. But Deuce Fennick, talented, big target for Scar Patterson. Deuce comes in at 6'5", 220 pounds, out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Welcome to the SFLm, Deuce Fennick.
Michigan native gets to the end zone on a big 87-yard pass play, and a 4-play 74-yard drive. Thanks to the 2 tackles for loss and a penalty there, it comes out with a 74-yard drive, but an 87-yard pass play, and the extra point is up, and I believe it was good for a 14-7 lead, or was the kick blocked? 14-6.
I believe the kick was good, 14-7. And how about that for the Cavalry? That will cure what ails you. Fast strike like that, and they are right back into the game.
How about you get those long passes? It actually gets me all confused up here. First down, kickoff at the 27-yard line. Now Annapolis can now answer back that long touchdown pass from Ottawa and take the score back up to a 2-score lead.
In Ottawa, now the Cavalry defense on the field has a chance to do what Annapolis did to them on that first drive. They've got Annapolis backed up now deep in their territory. If Ottawa can play some good defense and force a punt, they'll get some good field position on their next possession.
Mr. Gordon overseeing the defense, calling an audible here. The first attempt from the 27. A little juke there by O'Shaughnessy. 38 yards right now on the ground. Number 22, Emmanuel Blackman there on the tackle, 6'3", 200-pound free safety. But another nice game by Bailey. 2nd and 3.
Yeah, that little shake and bake move that Bailey O'Shaughnessy has there is really effective. We've seen that now on 2 excellent runs by the young running back.
Try to cut up the middle of the field there. Nothing happening there. Still gained 2 yards, brings up a 3rd and 1 coming up. And I'll tell you something right now. This Annapolis offense can really run the football. 3rd and 1. Dual backs in the backfield. Short drop. Sidearm throw. And it's incomplete.
Great coverage.
Go ahead, Benji. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Joe. I was just going to say, great coverage by the Cavalry there. But Spencer Gordon was thrown into a hornet's nest right there. Everyone was in the center of the field. They just couldn't find anything that he needed to on the outside. On a 3rd and 1, you would have liked to have seen them hand that ball off to Bailey O'Shaughnessy, who's had some great success so far in this first quarter. But as it stands, Ottawa Cavalry played good defense. They're going to get the ball back here, possibly with some great field position.
Snap and handle great by the punter. Gets away. 25. Tackled at the 28-yard line. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter with the Annapolis Navigators up 14-7. You're watching the SFL Minor League on YouTube. Back here with second quarter action. Scar Patterson back in the shotgun, trying to see if they can keep the momentum going on the last drive. That's up in the pocket. Great pass across the middle and is caught by who else but Deuce Fennick. 2nd and 5. It looks like Deuce is going to become Scar Patterson's favorite receiver right now.
Yeah, back-to-back receptions here by Deuce Fennick. Coming across the middle there. Scar Patterson let that route develop and really zipped that one in there for the completion and sets up a 2nd and 5.
Second 5 shotgun formation, empty backfield. Back to pass, steps up in the pocket and gets sacked. Andy Phillips comes up with the big sack here. Gonna force a 3rd down. And even though it got sacked, I like the fact that Scar Patterson didn't try to force the ball into areas where he shouldn't.
Yeah, he did a great job of stepping up in the pocket there, but that defensive front from Annapolis ran a wicked stunt, got to the quarterback to force the sack.
Down, deep drop, set, fires above. Oh, and it's just out of the reach. There, Josh Rowe coming up with the big play there. I thought that pass was going to be completed and they were going to be off to the races again, but it falls to the turf, brings up 4th down.
Yeah, I thought so too. That looked close. That would have been another big play for Ottawa as it stands. Great play by Josh Rowe, the free safety out of Atlanta, Georgia. Stands 6 foot tall back there in that defensive secondary. If it wasn't for him on that play, they'd be looking at another Ottawa score.
And 4th down, another punting situation here for Ottawa. Kick is away. Fielded and just a quick sidestep there to the 37-yard line. It's the SFL playoffs this fall, starting with Wild Card Weekend this Sunday, October 11th at 2:30 Eastern Time for a triple header on 11 Sports and for the fans. How can you watch the games live, you ask? Visit www.simulationfl.net and read the Where to Watch news post to see if you have the channel on your smart TV or with your satellite and cable provider, or download the For the Fans app on your Android or iPhone today. First down, drop back there. Quick set, 1-yard gain there. Pass from Gordon to Josh Gill.
Another reception on the day for Josh Gill. Proving to be a capable target for Spencer Gordon. Josh again stands 6'4" out of Washington, D.C. They call him Juice.
Juice didn't get loose on that play. One gained 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. Big set, dual back. I still pass across the middle, and it is caught for a 1st down. The tight end, Guy Clausen, now getting involved in the game.
Spencer Gordon winged that ball into it. Just a tight window. Not quite sure how that one squeaked through there, but Guy Clausen making his first catch of the game reeled that one in.
Big set, single back formation on this 1st and 10 from the 47. Quick hitter. Horribly underthrown and incomplete. Mike Scott there on the deflection.
Yeah, that was a dangerous throw that Spencer Gordon tried to force in there. Might have been better off checking that ball down or getting rid of it, because he was throwing into a host of cavalry there. Lucky to have that ball fall incomplete, and brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line of Annapolis. As the ball off to O'Shaughnessy, breaks to the outside. 40, 35, coming down and is tackled at the 31-yard line. Emmanuel Blackman with a tackle, but once again, Bailey O'Shaughnessy showing the speed.
He is showing us something here early in this game, early in the 2nd quarter. Just takes the handoff, runs off tackle to the left. He's displaying great speed. Again, Bailey O'Shaughnessy tips the scales at 203 pounds. He's a 5'10" halfback out of Cincinnati, Ohio. And he's the player of the game so far today for Annapolis. Just really showing great athleticism from that halfback spot.
Once again, Annapolis inside Ottawa territory. Little swing pass out to O'Shaughnessy, and nothing doing right there. The number 38, Central McCollum, bringing him down for a loss of 1. Couldn't get loose on that play.
No, couldn't get loose on that one. Spencer Gordon, though, is distributing this ball all over the field here early in the game. He's at about 100 yards. He's 13 for 16, 81% completion percentage for the big quarterback.
Again, fumble. And it was recovered. It was recovered by Ottawa. I don't know about that. I don't think the receiver had the ball. Alex Avery. Let's see if that was actually a catch and a fumble.
Yeah, on the replay here, it shows that Alex Avery had that ball for maybe a second. I don't even know if he had a chance to make a football move there. That replay is inconclusive. Oh, and I thought we might see the challenge flag on this one. I think R62 needs to take a closer look at this one.
I don't think he had enough chance to make a football move as Sean Moore knocked that ball loose. Let's see here on the replay. I got a good look at it right here, right across the center of your screen. I don't think he had the ball enough to make that a fumble. We will see. I don't think it was a catch, but let's see what Riff 62 has to say.
The receiver did have possession. It is therefore ruled a fumble. The Navigators will not be charged with a timeout. Third down.
The ball is incomplete.
That was a great play, though, by Sean Moore, the inside linebacker. Right place, the right time, punched that ball out. Great play by the rookie.
Great challenge there, bring up a 3rd and long situation. Again, the sidearm pass. Whoa, little bit of interference there, I believe, on number 36, Gordon Pinelli. But either way, it brings up 4th down and the field goal unit coming on.
Yeah, this drive kind of ground to a halt here by Annapolis. Ottawa pulling a bend, but don't break defense here on this drive. That Ottawa's lucky. I'm sorry, Annapolis is lucky to escape with that call. I think challenging that play on the field was the right thing to do. We'll see how this field goal attempt here goes for the Navigators.
Looks like it's going to be a 48-yard attempt here. Hubert Murphy, and it just sneaks across the bar and extends the lead to 10 for the Annapolis Navigators.
Solid kick by Hubert Murphy here. Does extend this lead to 10 points for Annapolis here at home in this game 1 of this FLM season. Off to a great start today.
Got 8-play, 31-yard drive, a 48-yard field goal by Hubert Murphy on 3 of the 4 drives for Annapolis. Put points on the board. So the Annapolis is moving the ball quite well. The kickoff at the 11, the 20, up to the 29-yard line. That's where they're usually starting here. Their drive at their own 25 to 30-yard line. Let's see what Scar Patterson can do on this drive. They had the one big drive with the 74 yards with that 87-yard pass play. But other than that, they haven't moved the ball at all.
No, Scar Patterson's attempted 6 throws. Kevin Say's received 5 handoffs. They just haven't been on the field very long here in this game.
And up the left side, little stutter step move there by Kevin Say. Somehow finds his way through the hole. 30, 20, can he take it to the house? 10, 5, and touchdown. Kevin Say somehow got through the line of scrimmage, and it's now a 17-13 ball game. Both running backs having a day so far.
The Moose is loose. Look at him go. This is a fantastic display of power and athleticism here. That little hitch move. Woo! That was awesome. And Kevin Say takes this one to the house. They're going to be counting on Kevin Say, the big 6-foot-tall speedster, to have a great campaign this year for the Ottawa Cavalry. And I think we saw here on one play just how dangerous he can be. That's a fantastic play by the second-year halfback, Kevin Say.
Unreal. Both of their touchdown plays have come on humongous plays, 87 and 71 yards. Definitely an explosive offense. One play, 71 yards. But not much for long time-consuming drives. Their 2 touchdowns have resulted in 5 plays on the 2 drives. 71-yard touchdown run by Kevin Say, who was really held in check there going into that, was actually in the hole in yards, -2 after the 5 carries, like you said. A big 71-yard will change that in a hurry.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to complain too much on offense. Any way you can score touchdowns is a great way to score touchdowns.
Reception at the 10, coming out to the 30. Great move there. Get out to the 32-yard line. A good return of 22 yards. And once again, Annapolis is in this position where they need to answer here. They were up by 10, they're not only up by 3. Let's see what Spencer Gordon and the rest of this Annapolis offense can do against this charged up Ottawa Cavalry defense. Single back. Gordon under center. Hands it off to O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy's a nice little spin move there. Gain 2, 2nd and 8.
Ottawa's going to be watching out now anytime Bailey O'Shaughnessy gets this ball in the backfield. Very slippery, great athleticism. We've already seen this shake and bake, so Ottawa's going to be making sure they wrap him up, give him time for their teammates to come and help finish off the tackle.
Center split back formation, 2nd and 8. Barn back to pass, has plenty of time, throws it, and absolutely had it, and perfectly by the outside linebacker, Dion Lewis. That could have been a pick.
Yeah, that could have been a pick 6, but thankfully it fell incomplete for Annapolis. So that sets up a 3rd and 8. Spencer Gordon still sitting at about 100 yards, 13 for 19. Has not yet been able to complete a ball to Alex Avery, who's here on the outside. Let's see what happens on this 3rd down.
3rd and 8 from the 34-yard line. Back for a short drop. Little sidearm. It's Josh Gill, but short of the 1st down. Bringing up 4th and 3, and the Ottawa Cavalry defense holds.
They did a great job. The defense did that time, keeping everything in front of them, securing that tackle, bringing them up short of the line to gain. Sets up a 4th down. Ottawa, after that quick score, their defense is getting off the field quick, getting this ball right back to the offense. Great stand by the Cavalry.
Definitely a great stand as the punting unit comes on, punts away. Decent hang time. Got some blocks. The spin move can't get to the outside as Cole Vermillion tried to break free at the 29-yard line. Well, the last time they were at this part of the field, they gave it to Kevin Say, and next thing you know, it was a 17-14 ball game.
Yep, Scar Patterson still having some difficulty with the passing attack, still 2 for 6. So far, only receptions going to Deuce Fennick. Want to see Rupert Westcloud and Ryan Roosevelt get involved in the passing game.
First down, shotgun formation, little swing to Say, and nothing doing there. The outside linebacker, Austin Heath, 6'2", 243-pounder, makes the stop, and actually a loss of a yard, tackle for loss, brings up 2nd and 11.
Outstanding play by the outside linebacker to corral the big moose for the 1-yard loss.
Big handoff there. So again, there's just nobody open. Big number 96 makes the tackle there, makes the sack, brings the 3rd and 18, and they're coming to a hurry-up offense. And some of that ball is incomplete. Trying to hit Ryan Roosevelt. As you said, Henderson with stop, and it brings up 4th down. And this is, other than like the one big plays, Ottawa cannot sustain a drive.
Yeah, that's going to be costing them here on this series. They're going to have to give this ball right back to Annapolis. And Annapolis is going to have good field position after this punt. Ottawa, puzzling decision to try and hurry up with that no huddle there on that drive, which is the 2nd time they've done it so far in this game today. Didn't work to their advantage this time.
It didn't work to their advantage the last time. They only gained 1 yard as the punt is away. Followed out the 40 and is taken to the 46-yard line. Sector 6 is the official apparel provider of the Simulation Football League. And replica jerseys are out now. Get your name on the back of your team's or your fans' favorite team's jersey, and visit team stores and libraries for purchase options through sector6apparel.com or through our website at www.simulationfl.net. Just hit that shop button. Going up on 1st and 10, the handoff to Bailey O'Shaughnessy. Nothing doing. They got the number right now. Big Mike Scott again on the tackle. No gain, 2nd and 10.
We've called Mike Scott's name a lot so far tonight. From his cornerback spot, he's doing a great job of supporting the run there. Wrapping up Bailey O'Shaughnessy for a 2nd and 10.
Mike Scott proven to be a ball hawk. His third tackle, I believe, and two pass deflections. Another sidearm throw there by Spencer Gordon, and it is caught. Brian Way bringing up a third and very manageable. Maybe we got a long two or a short three coming up here for the Annapolis Navigators offense.
Spencer Gordon, he's just so tall. He can just scan that field. Did a fantastic job of picking up the receiver, being patient and waiting until he broke open to deliver that ball. Great strike by Spencer Gordon.
And right there, shakes a tackle. Unbelievable play there by Spencer Gordon. Again, hitting tight end Ty Clausen for the first down. But you don't see that much mobility from a 6'8" quarterback avoiding the sack and getting the first down.
No, you don't. Look how tall he is in that huddle. He's a head and shoulders above everyone in that tackle. That was a powerful move by the quarterback to avoid the sack and deliver that strike to Guy Clausen for the first down. Fantastic play for the Navigators on that one.
In the shotgun formation once again. Back to pass, has all day to throw. Another sidearm throw. Beautiful pitch and catch there. Number 16, Alex Avery, for his first catch of the ball game. Welcome to the game, Alex Avery.
Yeah, when you have a 6'8" quarterback, he can stand tall in that pocket and deliver. And he delivered a fantastic strike to Alex Avery there. Avery coming across the middle, crossed that zone, and Spencer Gordon knew exactly where to hit him as soon as he broke open into that pocket there. Fantastic reception by Alex Avery, his first of the season.
Go back, big formation. Again, back to pass. A little flare out there. Oh, puts the head down and absolutely gets run over. Number 22, Francis Thorne. What was the number of that truck, he's wondering? Bringing up a 2nd and 8.
That was number 36, Gordon Pinelli, supporting the play from the cornerback spot. Cavalry's got to be careful here. They're in the red zone. Got to play good defense and put some pressure on this quarterback.
Changing the blocking scheme up front there. Checking down. Beautiful pass out there to number 84, Josh Gill. And that quarterback, Spencer Gordon, is showing maturity here, setting up the blocking protection and getting him time to hit for a first down.
Ottawa Cavalry defensive front runs another stunt on that play, but Spencer Gordon is getting the ball out quickly, not giving this defensive line a chance to be effective with the stunts that they're running.
First and goal from the 10. O'Shaughnessy, nothing doing on the run there. Sean Moore. And again, Mike Scott there on the tackle to bring Bailey O'Shaughnessy down. Bring up a 2nd goal up to 9.
Yeah, Mike Scott's everywhere so far on the field in this first half. We've mentioned Sean Moore's name already too, the big inside linebacker from Nashville, Tennessee, 6'3", 250 pounds. He's an effective run stopper there in the middle of the field, and he displayed his excellent tackling prowess there on that play.
Already 7 tackles for Sean Moore in this first half. As we come to the 2-minute warning, Annapolis driving ahead by 3, 17-14. You're watching the SFL on YouTube. Back here in Annapolis, Maryland, 2nd goal for Navigators at the Ottawa 9-yard line. Turn back to pass, a little flare out there, wide open, and an easy touchdown there for the Navigators. Alex Avery, touchdown, 23-14, Annapolis.
Congratulations, Alex Avery, your first touchdown in the SFLm. Runs a great route, but I think the Cavalry got mixed up on defense there. Maybe a miscommunication. They left Alex Avery wide open. And anytime you do that, Alex Avery and Spencer Gordon are going to burn ya, which is exactly what they did on that play right there. Another strike by Spencer Gordon.
Spencer Gordon, 26 for 163 yards and 2 scores. And again, another big play, time-consuming drive by the Annapolis Navigators. 8 plays, 54 yards. Unbelievable drive there. Unbelievable play calling by the Annapolis Navigators offensive coordinator, put them back up by 10. And with less than 2 minutes to go, can the Ottawa Cavalry come back here and answer before halftime?
They're going to have to do something that they haven't done yet today, and that's sustain a long drive across the field. They've got 3 timeouts and 1 minute and 50 seconds to do it. We'll see what can happen.
The 10 up to the 25 and up to the 29-yard line once again. The third straight drive, Ottawa's going to be starting at their own 29. As you said, Scar Patterson, 3 timeouts. You have your big play, Kevin Say. You have your wide receivers in Roosevelt Fennick and Rupert McLeod, who is yet to get involved in the game with either a catch or even a target, in fact. You need to get some momentum here going into halftime. Shotgun dual back formation. And off goes to Say. Tries to break a tackle. It can't. Austin Heath brings Kevin Say down for a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Starting this drive off with a handoff to your stud running back. You never know with a talented back like that, he could break a long run any play. We'll see what they are going to do here. Now clock's running, and at some point here, they're going to have to run in hurry-up mode.
Offset I formation at the 31-yard line, 2nd and 8. Again, it's a handoff, and again, nothing doing. And for some strange reason, Ottawa calls the timeout there, saving Annapolis' timeouts. Asking again with the tackle, but that's a odd time to take a timeout there if you're Ottawa.
Yeah, running the ball 2 straight times there, you might have thought that they're just content, maybe trying to bleed some time off this clock, but they call the timeout. They obviously want to get this ball down the field here. See what happens on 3rd and 8.
Receivers of on the screen, 1 to the top. And just an incomplete pass. The receiver did not look that ball into his hands, and it stops the clock with 1:14 left. And Annapolis is going to get the ball again in great field position with a lot of time on the clock and all their complement of timeouts.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate possession for the Cavalry. They got exactly what they wanted on that play. Cole Vermillion running open would have had the first down if he could have brought that ball in and secured the catch. As it stands, Ottawa's giving this ball back to Annapolis, who has 3 timeouts and more than a minute on the clock.
And Spencer Gordon under center. So back punch at the 27, the 30 spin move up to the 30, the 36-yard line. And that's where Spencer Gordon, the rest of this Annapolis Navigators offense will come out. 1:05 to go in this game. I'm going to tell you with this right now, I think you're going to be seeing a whole bunch of Alex Avery and Josh Gill here going down the field.
I have to agree with you. And this offensive line's been giving Spencer Gordon great time in the pocket. I'm sure they'll do the same here as well.
Little pitch outside to O'Shaughnessy, nothing doing. They're going to the hurry up here. 2nd and 11 on the loss of 1 on that play. Again, in the big package on the left side. Again, the toss sweep and nothing doing. Cavalry defense coming up huge. Bring up a 3rd and 13. You see big number 99, Dion Lewis there with the stop. I think if you're Annapolis here, you're just trying to run the clock out here and get to the halftime up 10. Back a snap. Wide open, then nothing doing. O'Shaughnessy, I think that was just a little safe play. If O'Shaughnessy could break free, brings up 4th down. I think the clock is going to run out on the half.
Great job by the Cavalry on that stand there to not let Annapolis put any more points on the board.
As you see the clock tick down, we've reached triple zeros at halftime. Your score right now is the Annapolis Navigators 24 and the Ottawa Cavalry 14 in a very, very entertaining football game. Color commentator Reggie Madsen, give me your thoughts on this first half.
Welcome to the SFLm. Ottawa and Annapolis, of course, 2 old teams. The old guard from the first season of the SFLm last year. These rivals are going at it today, and we've got ourselves a great ball game. Spencer Gordon is having a fantastic first half, wheeling and dealing all over the field here. We see one of his touchdowns to his wide receiver there. Spencer Gordon Over 150 yards, 162 yards in that first half, 2 passing touchdowns. He's having a great game. And look at Bailey O'Shaughnessy breaking out in his first game in the SFLm, displaying great athleticism, running the ball well for Annapolis in that first half. And for Ottawa, they were having a tough time moving the ball if it weren't for Deuce Finnick, their star wide receiver. They'd be in a bigger hole than they are right now. They're getting some great game today out of their star Deuce Finnick and Kevin Say, who they've both had 2 lightning fast big plays for the Cavalry, which are keeping them in this one. In the second half, Ottawa Cavalry are going to have to figure out this Annapolis Navigators defense. They're going to have to sustain some drives, pick up some first downs, bleed some time off this clock, because if they don't, Spencer Gordon's going to eat them alive. Here we see Kevin Say, the Moose, and he got loose on a big run, about a 70-yard run in that first half. We showed his athleticism and his talent. And here, the last touchdown of this first half, Spencer Gordon finds Alex Avery for his first score of the season. The wide receiver slips in there for the touchdown reception. It's been a great game so far. The Annapolis Navigators dominating the time of possession. They've had the ball almost 10 minutes more than Ottawa has in this first half. And if you're the Cavalry, that can't happen in this second half. They've got to figure out a way to keep this ball on offense, chew up some clock, and put some points on the board. Tall task for Ottawa. We'll see if they're up for the task in the second half.
Great analysis there by Benji Matson. And an interesting stat here for the Ottawa Cavalry. They have 14 points. They have not gained a first down in the first half. They're 0 for 7. Comes up here with the tackle at the 30-yard line. That's where Annapolis will start with the football. As you said, Spencer Gordon, 21 of 27 for 162 yards, 2 scores. Your leading receiver, Josh Gill, for 40 yards on 5 receptions. The running back, Bailey O'Shaughnessy, averaging 5 yards a carry, 12 carries for 60 yards, along with 3 receptions for 15 yards, so 75 all-purpose yards for Bailey O'Shaughnessy. The snap wide, caught, brought in one-handed by Francis Dorn. Again, Mike Scott there with the tackle. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Annapolis likes this play in this run-heavy formation, splitting the backs both in opposite directions. You give Spencer Gordon a great option. He can survey that defense and figure out which back is going to give him the best chance to pick up positive yards on that play. That fullback pass has been a popular one for the Navigators in that first half.
2nd and 7, a little short drop, another pass across the middle of the field, caught for a first down. Josh Gill with his 6th reception of the ball game.
Displaying some sure hands here. Josh Gill makes another great catch across the middle. Just runs a nice slant, brings that one in. Spencer Gordon has had great time in the pocket in the first half, was delivering that ball quickly, not letting that Ottawa front 4 get to him. Looks to be the same here starting this drive in the second half for the tall quarterback.
Big set I formation, 1st and 10. And off to O'Shaughnessy, and is wrestled down for a 2-yard gain. Sean Moore there coming up with the tackle, his 10th of the ball game.
Sean Moore out of Nashville, Tennessee. They call him the big dog, and he's proven to be the big dog of that defense there from his inside linebacker spot, patrolling the field and laying waste to the running backs.
2nd and 8, trips on the bottom of the screen. Handoff again, nothing doing. I believe that was number 92, Mitch Trunk there, stopping for a loss of 4. He almost took the handoff. He was that quick in the backfield, bringing up a 3rd and 12 for the Navigators.
Good job of the defensive end on that spot. That Cavalry front 4 really put some pressure, and the defensive end was able to break free and make that tackle in the backfield.
Empty set, 3 wide receivers on the bottom, 1 to the top. And call another sidearm delivery, and it's incomplete. Trying to hit Avery. It's number 36. Gordon Pinelli puts his hand up on the football, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. This is just what the doctor ordered for the Ottawa Cavalry, a 3 and out for this Annapolis offense.
Yeah, it's just what they need here. They're only down 10, but it feels like it could be 20. If it weren't for those two big plays, Ottawa would be really in a hole here. But as it stands, they're going to have a great opportunity getting this ball back right away. Let's see what they might have talked about there in halftime. See what Coach Vasquez drew up on the chalkboard for the Ottawa Cavalry.
That's right. Ball's loose. I believe the Navigators recovered the football. And they have.
Wow.
Oh, big turnover here. The first turnover of the ball game. And that proves costly for Ottawa.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't draw that one up on the chalkboard at halftime. That's unfortunate. Right when they had stopped Annapolis, stopped their momentum, have a costly turnover, gives the ball right back to the Navigators, right at the cusp of the red zone.
First down 10, run play, and another stop there. Shaughnessy having a hard time getting the ball going here in this third quarter. Comes up with a 1 yard run. They're going to give him a generous spot of 1, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, the defense was able to pursue there and force O'Shaughnessy to run horizontal. Then it made the excellent tackle to force the short gain.
2nd and 9, dual back set, turn back pass, sidearm throw, and again, ball's tipped and incomplete. John Moore getting involved now in the passing part of the defense, with the pass deflection bringing up 3rd and 9. This is a big stop here. If they can hold Annapolis to a field goal here, that might be a win there for Ottawa.
Yeah, they really need their defense to come through here. This is a crucial play at this point in the game tonight.
5 wide, shotgun set for Annapolis. A nice short little drop. Trying to hit the wide receiver on the outside. Was looking for Brian Way. And Lewis comes up with the stop, bringing up 4th down, and just what the doctor ordered again for this Ottawa defense, a 3 and out. But unfortunately, this time they are in field goal range to extend the lead to 13.
Yeah, that was the big outside linebacker, Dion Lewis, getting that mid up there. Great pass coverage by the Cavalry on that play. I think Ottawa will settle. They're okay with this field goal. They're just glad it's not a touchdown on this drive.
Definitely game. You have this high powered offense. You hold them to 1 yard. Snap was low and it's blocked. Blocked and no damage done. The Cavalry special teams making up for the fumble. The snap was low and they had trouble handling it, but they came up with the block. No harm, no foul. Ottawa's back in the ball game.
Excellent stand by the Cavalry defense on that series. Backs against the wall, and they deliver with a blocked kick. We'll see if the offense could take advantage of this momentum here on this drive.
Our Patterson back in the shotgun formation. Quick hitter, going back. Long pass, and it's caught! Unbelievable laying out. Ryan Roosevelt. What a way to make your debut on your first catch of the SFL minor league.
Brian Roosevelt out of Huntington, West Virginia, makes a highlight reel grab for his first reception in the SFLm. That was an amazing play. The wide receiver reels that one in, converts the first down for Ottawa, which is exactly what they need. They're across midfield. That was a fantastic play by the wide receiver.
Big play offense here by the Ottawa Cavalry. The first down, the shotgun has an inside handoff, and nothing doing there. As you see, 52 here for Annapolis making the stop. Chad Owens, you saw the graphic right there. He has 71 yards on 9 carries. He had a 71-yard touchdown run, so the other 8 have resulted in no gain. Back in the shotgun, 3 wide. Another quick hitter. Ball's incomplete, trying to hit Ryan Roosevelt again, who went horizontal for the 2nd time in this drive.
Yeah, Scar Patterson wondered if Ryan Roosevelt had another magic catch in him there on that play, but Annapolis defended that one really quite well. This is a really telling stat. I'm trying to see if I can find this out, but I believe this is Ottawa's first foray into Annapolis territory. in the game. This is the first time they've crossed the 50-yard line on offense. Their 2 scoring plays were 70-yard plays, a run and a pass. This is the first time they sustained a drive into Annapolis territory in this game today.
What? And a sack coming up there. They're no longer in Annapolis territory. Big sack there by number 99, Brock Craven, 6'3", 275, just bowls through the lineman and causes 4th and 15 and a punting situation.
Great play by Brock Craven. We saw the spin there by the big defensive end. Fantastic sack.
Oh, no, but barely gets away. All the 15 and going no further to the 16-yard line. Special teams almost came up with another big play. Blocking that punt is going to set up Annapolis. But they're probably the worst starting field position of the game at their own 16. And you are right, Benji. I believe that was the first time Ottawa was in Annapolis territory, and the commentators curse got them. You just knocked them right back in their own territory. So
I apologize.
First and 10, 4 wide, single back, under center. Gordon back to pass, rolls right into the pressure and is sacked back at the 10-yard line. That is Achilles Papatonis, the big Greek, coming up with the big sack.
The Greek, 6'5", 285 pounds, out of San Gabriel Valley, California.
Back in the 16, I haven't heard said this much. I said that a lot about this Annapolis offense. And it's the second down of pass going out to Josh Gill. Goes incomplete. Great coverage on the outside. Bringing up a 3rd and long again for this Annapolis Navigator offense. And this Ottawa defense came out to play here in the second half.
Absolutely. Playing stronger in this passing game. Spencer Gordon having some difficulties here, getting untracked in this second half. Great job by the Cavalry defense, forcing 3rd and 16 here.
Shotgun set. Pressure coming from the middle. And it's going down again inside the 5. Big sack. A great defensive play there. Mitch Trunk with the sack pins them in the shadow of their own end zone, 4th and a quarter mile.
Back-to-back sacks for the Cavalry defense there. Great plays when you need to have them by that defensive front. They're going to get the ball back here in excellent field position. Things might be heating up in this game. Still halfway through the 3rd quarter.
I have the heels back on the end of the goal line. Gets their punt up to the 35-yard line of Annapolis. Their deepest penetration into Annapolis territory. And this is an opportunity now for Ottawa to really put some points on the board. First down, you're definitely in field goal range, but you need 7 on this drive.
Looks like they're going to line up and knock some heads here. Maybe look for a big moose run on this play.
And say in the backfield on this 1st and 10 from the 35. Well, short and almost picked off. Read the quarterback's eyes right there. Brad Simmons tried to hit that little quick hitting slant. He said, no can do. Read it perfectly, 2nd and 10.
Austin Heath on the defense there from that outside linebacker spot. If he could have reeled that one in, he'd still be running right now.
Big set dual back formation, 2nd and 10. At the Annapolis 35, little swing pass out there to stay trying to figure out 2 blockers, 2 defenders. Gains 3, brings up a 3rd and 7 situation. That's asking a lot, even for Kevin Say, to get past 2 defenders with no blockers.
Navigator defense was watching on that play. As soon as they saw that ball go out into the flat to the Moose, they were on him. 2 defenders right in the flat immediately to bring him down on that play.
Pull back. Patterson back to pass. It's sacked. You can't take a sack in that area of the field. You have to get rid of the football. Big number 94, Randy Phillips with the tackle, with the sack. And that takes him out of field goal range, and they're going to be putting the football.
You could do anything on that drive except go backwards. And now they're going to be forced to punt. The best field position of the game, and Ottawa cannot capitalize. They have to punt this ball back to Annapolis. They should be able to back them up tight here against the goal line. They're going to have to play some great defense here again.
Not a real good punt there. The start of the Annapolis 17, it's only a 20-yard net. You'd like for them to be pinned inside the 5, but they get the 17-yard line. First down, Annapolis, 4:18 to go here in the third quarter. Let's see if Annapolis can get something going on offense.
It's been a while since they've turned around and handed the ball off to Bailey O'Shaughnessy and had success in the shotgun spot here. We'll see what happens on this first down.
First and 10, shotgun set, keeps both backs in for protection. Smart playing, great coverage there. I believe it was Mike Scott, but the first down goes to Josh Gill for a gain of 14 and gets him out of the shadow of their own end zone.
7th reception on the day for wide receiver Josh Gill. He's got about 65 yards on those 7 catches. Spencer Gordon still dealing 70% completion percentage right now. He's 24 for 34 here in this third quarter.
Offset I formation, handoff to O'Shaughnessy, and nothing doing. Ottawa Cavalry defense coming up big again, stopping him. Vernon Stenson with the tackle for loss, bringing up 2nd and 13.
And Sean Moore was involved there too from his captain spot at that inside linebacker position, patrolling the field, help finishing this plays for the Cavalry defense.
Trips to the top of the screen, 2nd and 13. Handoff to O'Shaughnessy, spin move, nothing doing. Nothing doing right there. Number 35 coming up with a big hit, bringing up a 3rd and long situation. Both of these defenses have come to play here in the second half.
Ottawa really needs to get a stop here and get this ball back. The defense is playing tough, keeping the Cavalry in this game.
Trips to the bottom of the screen, low snap, handled well. Spencer Gordon, all sorts of time to throw the football. And it looked like he threw that pass down beyond the line of scrimmage there. Either way, the ball is incomplete. Brings up a 4th down. And again, Ottawa holds.
I think you were right there. I believe he was entirely across the line of scrimmage there, but no flag on the play. R62 must have taken a lunch break on that one. But Cavalry's going to get the ball back here, hopefully in good field position. Time is going to start to become a factor here in this game. Ottawa needs to do something on offense here with this next possession.
On the way, sideways snap was handled cleanly. That's 30, and it's going to be tackled at the 35-yard line. The second season of the SFL minor league is underway, but it's not too late to build a player, get on a team, and start progressing in preparation for the next SFL rookie draft this December. Visit SFLsimulation.net to join our Discord server and get on the field. You can contact Deputy Commissioner Andrew Rastelli on Discord after visiting the #GetStarted channel if you have any further questions. Hopefully we can see you on the field, just like we're seeing Kevin Say right now going up the middle of the field on this first down play, bringing up a 2nd and 7.
That's Kevin Say's 3rd carry of this second half. Again, Ottawa just hasn't had the ball very long on offense. When they've gotten it, they just haven't been able to capitalize. This is another chance they've got. They're not going to have very many chances after this, so they have to take advantage of this opportunity right here. Got to put some points on the board if they can swing it.
Shotgun single back set, goes out with a flat, and that had nothing doing as Braden France comes up with a great open field tackle, bringing up a 3rd and 9.
And Braden France was playing great coverage on his player and then just shot out of a cannon, made that tackle. It's a fantastic play by the cornerback, the big 6'3" cornerback out of Nebraska.
3rd and 9. Gar Patterson under center, dual back for protection. Throws, and it is tipped and incomplete. Trying to find the tight end, Sean Baker. Austin Heath comes up with a big play, bringing up 4th down.
And that's a huge play by the Navigators defense. They're playing really well again today, only forcing Ottawa Cavalry out of the rhythm all game long. Just those two long scores are really the only mistakes on this Navigators defense record today. They've played a fantastic game on defense.
Actually, other than those two plays that are 87 and 71 yards, they have basically gone almost backwards. The punt is taken at the 28 and taken up to the 32-yard line, and that's where the Annapolis Navigators will start. Going back to the SFL rookie draft coming up in December, last year, 114 players from the SFL minor league inaugural season were drafted. 29 were from these two teams alone, 17 from the Cavalry, and 12 from the Navigators. That's almost over 25% of the draftees came from these two teams. As you see, a 1st and 10 here. Gordon under center. Throws it wide. It's the fullback. Nothing doing. As again, Mike Scott on the tackle brings up a 2nd and 10.
These two teams know each other well. They played twice last year, meeting in the semifinals of the first season of the SFLm. And Annapolis was able to best Ottawa in the semifinals. So Ottawa was looking for revenge today. These two teams know each other well. Been a great game so far today.
And 10 again going out to the flat. Spin move. It's a little bit of yards out to the 35-yard line. O'Shaughnessy there with the reception, bringing up a 3rd and 6 as the time clicks away out here in the third quarter. I am sorry.
Annapolis would love nothing more than to chew up some clock here on this drive. Hopefully in with some points on the board at the end of it. They come out 4 wide in this set.
4 wide, back in for protection, sidearm, and it's caught. Ryan Way once again across midfield to the Ottawa 47-yard line. And again, Spencer Gordon comes up big. That's the 14th first down for the Annapolis Navigator offense.
And take a look at that blocking up front by the Navigators. There's no one in the picture. Spencer Gordon could have stood there all day and delivered that pass. Ottawa Cavalry, their defense has put good pressure on him at times in this game today. But they need to put pressure on him right now. They can't afford to give the tall quarterback that much time in the pocket.
Offset eye, big set here. The Annapolis Navigators in the 1st and 10 after 45. This will be the last play of the third quarter. As O'Shaughnessy goes to the outside and gets stopped for a 2-yard gain. And that brings us to the 4th quarter. Get your 4s up in the chat, folks. It's Annapolis 24, Ottawa 14. You're watching the SFL Minor League live on YouTube. Welcome back to Annapolis here in the 4th quarter with a 24-14 lead for Annapolis on this 2nd and 8 from the 45-yard line. Fullback tight set. Gordon under center, drops back to pass, a little short flang out again to the fullback. No, that was O'Shaughnessy trying to get the ball in his hands through the air. Now 3rd and 5 for this Annapolis offense.
Calvert did a great job making sure O'Shaughnessy could not pick up that 1st down. This is the biggest 3rd down in the game for this Cavalry defense. They've got to stop the Navigators here.
2 wide. Spencer Gordon looks like he's calling an audible. Goes back to pass on the outside, caught for a 1st down. Josh Gill to the 30-yard line, and now time is going to be of the essence here. Prado, they got to make a stop here. They can't afford to get Annapolis any more points.
Josh Gill's having a coming out party in his debut here. The juice is loose for Annapolis.
Go back set. Another quick dots out to O'Shaughnessy, who couldn't get his shoulders turned upfield. All thrown a little bit behind him as the pressure was coming. Spencer Gordon somehow got the ball away. It resulted in a loss of 2, 2nd and 12.
Navigators are going to be deep in Cavalry territory here again. A field goal still gives Ottawa hope if they can just put the clamps on the Navigators right here, force a field goal, still just 2 scores away from tying this thing up.
NFL Gordon back to pass. Pressure coming, and it's a drop. Clausen, I think, heard the footsteps coming and actually took his eyes off the ball. Costly drop, 3rd and 12.
Guy Clausen ran a great route, found himself open there in the middle of the field, just couldn't quite bring that catch in there. That would have been close to picking up the first down for Annapolis. Does set up a tricky 3rd and 12, though, for the Navigators.
Gordon under center. Comes back to pass. Sees someone open, trying to hit. Number 16, looking to try to hit Alex Avery on the go route, and nothing doing. 4th and 12 here. As you see, looks like Rand Fulman's coming out to try to pin him inside the 5.
Yeah, that would have been a long field goal for Annapolis there. I think they're playing the odds. The defense is playing well. Ottawa's having some problems moving the ball today. Let's see if we can pin them deep. That might have been what the coach said, calling the punt here on this play.
I think it's a great call. Your defense has been playing absolutely fantastic, except for those 2 long plays. You pin them along the sideline. They get to the 18-yard line. Download Crowd Play, our new partner for 2020, and play the game about the game. Follow the action and answer questions for a chance to win a share of a $1,000 prize pool. Your next chance to win is Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Lone Star Glory travel to face the Florida Storm in SFL playoff action. Visit crowdplay.com for more information. 1st and 10, shotgun set for Scar Patterson. Looks to go long, and it's intercepted. Intercepted on defense, taking it back to the 30, out to the 26-yard line. The 2nd turnover of the ball game for the Ottawa Cavalry. And Anthony Carroll takes him pay, trying to hit the big play, looking for Ryan Roosevelt.
Scar Patterson has hit Ryan Roosevelt for a big play earlier in the game, and he was going back to him again on that play. First interception for either quarterback in the game today. This one comes thrown by Scar Patterson. Costly turnover there, of course. Down 10. You got to be looking to go downfield. And after that turnover, it does set Annapolis right back up, almost in the red zone here. Ottawa's going to have to play another round of great defense to keep Annapolis to just a field goal on this drive.
Did it the last time when they fumbled on the punt return. Again, that flat pass is going absolutely nowhere, bringing up another 2nd and 10. In this second half, Benji, there have been 6 punts, an interception, and a field goal miss. Annapolis did have a 10-play drive, but resulted in a punt, so nothing doing here so far in the second half. 2nd and 10, the handoff to O'Shaughnessy, shake and bake. Again, nowhere to go. Big tackle there by Bruce Horn, bringing up 3rd and 10.
Gerald, I think at this point in the game, first game of the SFLm season, I think conditioning comes into play. It can be a factor. These 2 teams starting to get tired. I think it can be a factor as this game starts to wear on.
Empty backfield, 4 wide. Little check down there, and another big hit. Armstrong with the catch there, making it 4th thing. I agree with you. And if anybody should be tied, it should be the Ottawa Cavalry defense, because they have been on the field quite a bit in this game. And again, another big stand there, another drive starting at the 25, and they're going to end up holding them to a field goal. Last time it was blocked. Field goal is up, and it is good from 39 yards to extend the lead to 13 points. If you're liking what you're seeing and you want to add more SFL content, our Discord community has podcasts, articles, highlights about the league, its teams, and its players. Subscribe to our YouTube channel that you're watching right now at Simulationfl, or visit our website at www.simulationfl.net for more news, features, and information. It's your one-stop shop for anything SFL. As the kick is on the way. Receiver picks it up at the 14, gets to the 25, and gets out to the 32-yard line. That's where the Ottawa Cavalry take over. What do you think, Benji, that the Ottawa Cavalry needs right here to get this ball moving vertical instead of horizontal?
Well, coming into this, they're going to need 2 scores to win the game. That hasn't changed. Now they just need 2 scores to tie the game. They've got some time. They just got to go downfield, make some smart plays here. If you're Scar Patterson at the quarterback spot, look for your stars on the outside.
A swing pass there, and both of these defenses have scouted that flat pass quite well here in the second half. I don't think a play like that has gone for more than 3 yards. This one goes for 2. It is 2nd and 8.
Yeah, good call there, Gerald. And if you are Ottawa right now, where's Rupert Westcloud? He's got to make an impact here. We haven't thrown to the tight end yet today. If he can get open here, he can pick up some opportunistic yards downfield for Ottawa.
6'4", 255 pounds, doesn't even have a target. Nice shake and make to get out of the backfield there to bring up a 3rd and 3. As Kevin say, like you said, they need to get that big tight end in the ball game here.
Yeah, be looking for anything down the field. And that tight end, you can scan these routes on the outside, but come back to the middle and look for that tight end filling in the zone in the middle and pick up a 1st down. As it stands, 3rd and 3, they got to convert here, and then they need to be taking a look at the clock, pressing the gas.
1 for 10 on 3rd down. The penalty flags down, and they do not convert back to the line of scrimmage there. Brings up 4th down. Let's see what the penalty is. It's another hold. Oh, it's a defensive hold this time on the navigator, Anthony Carroll, and that's a big penalty there for Annapolis that gives Ottawa an automatic 1st down.
Yeah, that's huge. They look gassed here at the moment. They just look tired out on the field. But the offense hasn't even been on the field that much in the second half. They've got to figure out something different now. Looking down the field, this clock's running almost inside of 6 minutes. You're down 2 scores. Scar Patterson needs to throw this ball down the field.
You can't throw these short little passes on the shotgun. Oh, that was almost picked off. Brad Simmons coming up with the pass deflection there. Just stared down the receiver and a horrible throw there. Bad decision there by Scar Patterson.
Number 57 on that play, Jay Martin, actually from the inside linebacker spot. He's made a couple good timely plays like that, getting his mitts on the ball across the middle there, stopping the completion. Opportunistic play by the inside linebacker.
2nd and 10. Heads in the pocket. Throws to the sideline. Caught by Ryan Roosevelt, bringing up a 3rd and 4 situation here at the midfield stripe. Scar Patterson struggling today, 8 for 19, only 42% completion percentage. That's not going to get it done. Does have a touchdown and 1 interception. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, the cornerback might be used to seeing Ryan Roosevelt running that streak down the field, but here Ottawa changed up the game on him, and Ryan Roosevelt ran a nice out pattern to the right to pick up some yards there. Still sets up a tricky 3rd and 4 at midfield.
Defensive line shift to the right. Shotgun set, try and hit that flat pass, and again, nothing doing as Aiden France comes up and puts the hit on Kevin Say to bring up 4th and 3. And I think if you're Ottawa, you really need to go for it here at midfield.
I agree with you, Gerald. It looks like they're punting here. They are figuring maybe their defense is playing strong. Maybe they pin Annapolis deep. They have a 2-minute warning and 3 timeouts. I think they're just banking on playing some good defense here against Annapolis.
Trying to pin him deep inside the 5. The ball is going to be down at the 1. What a special teams play, and what a punt by Ottawa's punter, Aiden Loft. They are going to be starting deep in their zone at the 1.
Annapolis hasn't run the ball well here in the second half. Bailey O'Shaughnessy has been pretty much just bottled up in the second half after having a great first half. What do you do if you're Annapolis here? Do you drop back and throw the ball with the tall quarterback, or do you risk a safety here, handing the ball off to O'Shaughnessy?
Drop back, little short pass, caught, and it brings up the tight end, Grant Nelson, with a short little pass. Comes up and gets him a little bit of breathing room at the 8-yard line, 2nd and 3. Gutsy move to throw the football.
And when you're 6'8", you can throw a small pass like that or a short pass. It's almost like handing the ball off for Spencer Gordon.
2nd and 3 there. The wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. O'Shaughnessy in the single back set. Just bleeding the clock down. And force Ottawa to take some timeouts here soon. Another quick hit across the middle line. It's caught for a first down. Out to the 18-yard line. This time it's the other backup tight end, Lawrence Perry. But a big first down for Annapolis. Clock still running, less than 4 minutes to go in the ball game.
A huge play for the Navigators there. They've got a first down now. The clock's running. If you're Annapolis, you want this clock to continue to run. They're having fantastic success in the short passing game. Everyone's getting involved for Spencer Gordon. You might turn around and hand this ball off to Bailey O'Shaughnessy to start bleeding some clock.
Here are single wide receivers on each side. Big set. And the ball off to O'Shaughnessy. And to finally get some running room here in this fourth quarter. Comes up with a big 5-yard gain. Achilles Papatonis on the tackle. Brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a great play for Annapolis to run there because it's going to keep Ottawa guessing on defense. Ottawa seeing the short passing game having good effect, and now they see Spencer Gordon turn around and hand the ball off to Bailey O'Shaughnessy. It just keeps you on your toes, keep you guessing. Ottawa's lining up here in a 4-3. They need to put some pressure here on Spencer Gordon.
That's the line formation. Gordon under center at the 23-yard line. Again, it's a handoff to O'Shaughnessy. Sidesteps a would-be tackler in the backfield. Comes up 3rd and 3 after a 2-yard gain. And now is the time Ottawa's defense has to come up and make a big stop here. With 2:30 left to go, they're going to be able to snap the ball just before the 2-minute warning.
This could basically be the play of the game here for Annapolis. One play to get 3 yards to seal the win. Ottawa, even with the 2-minute warning and 3 timeouts, you're just down. You know, you're just down too much, and if you can't stop them here, this is going to be the game for Annapolis.
A 3rd down play here for the Annapolis Navigators. Gordon's back to pass, just that little small short that's been absolutely killing them all day, and that goes to Guy Clausen, who dropped the pass earlier in this quarter. Comes up huge at the 2-minute warning. 120 seconds to go. Annapolis leads Ottawa 27-14. You're watching the SFL Minor League on YouTube. First set of downs for the Annapolis Navigators here with 2 minutes to go at the 33. Runs on O'Shaughnessy and a tackle, and now they're going to start using their timeouts as Emmanuel Blackman with the stop.
First time we've been able to call Emmanuel Blackman's name in the game. The big free safety out of London, England, stands 6'3", 200 pounds, making the play there for Ottawa from that defensive free safety position.
If you're from London, you want to get away from the cold weather, Ottawa's not the place to go. So I'll tell you that. 2nd and 9 from the 35-yard line. Big dual back set. We're probably going to look at another handoff to O'Shaughnessy. You're going to see that correct, and it's going to be stopped for no gain as Sean Moore coming up there with the tackle. Sean Moore for Ottawa's having a heck of a game. 13 total tackles, 2 tackles for loss, actually 14 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 pass deflections. Thank you, that stats truck Phil Costa, Stephen Hacker on stats, has done a great job this game, providing us all this information here on 3rd and 9. Another run, and again, nothing doing. They're just trying to get some time off the clock. Stenson with the tackle brings up 4th down, and Ottawa's in a really bad spot right now.
Yeah, Annapolis will have to punt here, get this ball back to Ottawa. Ottawa's out of timeouts, only 1:50 left to go. They might need a miracle here to win this game, but stranger things have happened in the SFLm. But this Ottawa Cavalry defense has played really well in the second half against this Navigator offense.
I've given up 3 points. away. Got some blockers coming up here and is tackled at the 34-yard line. Other than those two big plays, that Kevin Say 71-yard run and the Deuce Fennick 87-yard pass, they really haven't done much offensively. They need that big play capability right now to get them within at least a score. Shotgun set at the 34-yard line. Patterson looks for the ball, gets it, tries to throw downfield, and it's tipped and it's picked off. The tip drill worked to perfection as John Henderson comes up with the tip drill interception, and that'll pretty much do it for the ball game for Ottawa, and Annapolis will get their first win of the season.
Ottawa needed to do, well, they had to do. They had to throw the ball downfield. Scar Patterson dropped back. Couldn't get the ball completed to Ryan Roosevelt on the outside there. The tip drill did work. Annapolis reeled in that interception, and that does seal the deal on this first game, the first win of the season for the Annapolis Navigators.
Victory formation as Spencer Gordon takes a knee. Spencer Gordon having a day, 35 of 48, 256 and 2 scores, a QBR of 99. That's a way to make your debut here in the SFL minor league.
Absolutely. Getting the ball out to his talented stars across the field. Alex Avery, Josh Gill, Guy Clausen making a timely conversion on that previous drive. Bailey O'Shaughnessy running well. The Navigators on offense played a heck of a game today. Really shining bright here so far this young SFML 2 season.
Scar Patterson, 9 of 21 for 129, 1 touchdown, but 2 interceptions. Ryan Roosevelt had 8 targets, but only had 2 receptions for 32. Deuce Fennick, 2 catches for 92, but had an 87-yard bomb. Kevin Say, 11 carries for 77 yards. Really didn't run the football much in the second half. I think that hurt Ottawa. You see one more kneel down here for the Annapolis Navigators. Gordon takes the snap, heels down, and that's going to be your ball game. They don't need to run another play. Annapolis with the 27-14 victory over the Ottawa Cavalry. Benji Matson, give me your recap of this game.
Great start to the SFLm 2 season here, but great game between Ottawa and Annapolis. These two old rivals know each other well, and they came out firing today in this game. Annapolis, too much, too strong, too fast today for Ottawa. Look at these stats here. Look at that time of possession. Almost 20 minutes more time of possession for Annapolis, and the 3 turnovers by Ottawa were just too costly. Annapolis all across the board playing really well today. We mentioned their offense already as the clock was running out. Let's talk about their defense. Brock Craven, Jay Mart, Austin Heath, Baden France, and Josh Rowe all made timely plays today on the defensive side of the field, really bottling up this Ottawa Cavalry offense. Outside of those 2 big plays we've talked about today, the run by Kevin Say and that reception by Deuce Fennick for the touchdown. Outside of those 2 plays, Annapolis really put the clamps on this Cavalry offense today. Of course, on the other side of the field, the Cavalry defense did play well too. Achilles Papatonis had a couple timely sacks. Sean Moore was a beast, the big dog from his inside linebacker spot. Mike Scott was all over the field, and Emmanuel Blackman made a couple plays there in the second half too for the Ottawa defense, which also shined bright at times here tonight. But in the end, this was the Spencer Gordon show tonight for Annapolis. Wheeling and dealing, distributing the ball. I bet he's the player of the game perhaps tonight. Sure enough, there he is. Fantastic start for Annapolis Navigators. Spencer Gordon leading this offense. They were up to the task today. Congratulations to the Navigators, and welcome everyone to the SFLm 2.
That's a great call there. Spencer Gordon, your player of the game. For Phil Koss and Stephen Hacker in the truck, and Cameron Irvine, our producer. Benji Madsen, thank you for being my color guy. I am your play-by-play guy, Gerald Giuseppe. and have a good night.